Hi dears, welcome to my class. Here I am coming with lesson 4 of class 7. The lesson is acid, bases and salts. What was the third lesson dears? It was heat. By the way, I have asked you many questions by that time and it's the time to answer these questions. What were the questions? Do you remember? Type of heat transfer which do not require a medium is dash was the question and the answer is radiation. And the second one was land breeze occur during dash. Land breeze occur during night time. In winter, we should wear dash colored clothes. We should wear light or dark colored clothes. Kanna? We should wear dark colored clothes. Okay, it was the answer. And now we are moving for lesson 4, that is acids, bases and salts. Now you are grown up children, right? You know much more about chemistry. All these things you know. There are acids, bases, all these things are there in chemistry, right? Many things you can differentiate whether the things are acid or base. How H plus ions are present only in acids and OH minus ions will be present more in base. All this you know. And when the acid and base are joined together, what will be formed? Salt will be formed. All this you have an idea, small idea about it you are having, right? Now we should be able to differentiate which is acid, which is base and which is salt. Okay, this is about the lesson. Okay, this lesson, when you are learning this lesson, you will come to understand, oh, these things are acid, these are bases and these are salts. Was it not interesting? Okay, we are learning how we are able to understand which is acid, base as well as salt. Okay, this is about the lesson. How will we understand a thing substance is an acidic? Have you ever taken acidic substance inside? My God, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, all these are acidic. If we are intaking, what will happen? Our tongue will burn off. You may have such a feeling. But every day we are intaking acids because almost all the things which we are eating are acidic in nature. Example, lemon juice. You like lemon juice, na? Lemon juice is acidic only, na? You like grapes, you like apple, you like oranges. All these are acidic in nature. They are having citric acid. Many kinds of acids are there. If the ant is biting you, it is acidic in nature. Much more to say, if you are eating curd in your daily life, you are having curd, no? Yogurt, curd you will be having, isn't it? Many children are not liking curd and all, but most of you like the curd, right? So when you are eating curd and all, it is also having acid, which has a lactic acid. Also, we are all living along with acids. What about bases? Bases, are you eating bases? No. When we are eating acid, how will we understand, when you are eating acid, you will be having sour taste. Tamarind is having sour taste. These grapes will be having sour taste, right? Sour in nature. And apples, all these apples will be having sour taste, light or sour taste, but the sweet taste also will be there in this apple. So you are not able to identify whether it is fully sour or fully sweet. Like that, you are not able to identify. Then milk is not having sour taste, but the curd is having sour taste. All these will make you understand that the things are acidic in nature. When you are having bases, it will be having bitter in taste. Okay, for example, the soap solution, it's having bitter in taste. Have you ever tasted it? Now try it. Want to try? No. Yucky. No, you should not try. Okay, because if you are taking soap solution, what will happen? Some loose motions and all these motions will come. So no need for trying all this. Okay. So soap solution will be have not only this bitter in taste. Leave it. The second thing is it will be soapy in nature. Soapy it will be in nature. Okay. So by this way you are able to understand whether it is base or an acid. Okay. Now, is there anything which doesn't belongs to acid and base? Yes, there are. For example, water. Which taste it is? Anyone can say what is the taste? Is it sour taste? Is it bitter in taste? No taste at all. but it is having much more taste when you are thirsty, right? Wow, wow, what a taste water is having, right? But what the taste is, we are not able to identify. That's it, right? So water is neutral in nature, which makes you feel that it is not acidic as well as basic in nature. Okay, ma. Then how will you able to identify which is acid, which is base? It is it can be done with the help of indicators. A substance when we are dipping in acidic solution, it will give you that it will say that it is acid. Will it come and say, dear, this is acid, this is base? Will anyone say no? By the color, it will change its color. So by the way, we can add, this is acidic. See, this indicator is showing me, like what you can say. Okay, when it is moving, when we are dipping in base solution, it also will change the color, and the color will not be same as that which is shown in acid. Okay, base will be having separate color, acid will be having separate color. What about the neutral? It will be having some other color, or will not show any color. So the indicators are the substance which helps you to find whether the substance which you are having is acid or base. Okay, is it clear? Okay. What are the indicators? Is it possible for us to have the indicators by naturally? Yes, there are natural indicators, ma. First one is from lichens, lichens, lichens. Some will say, and lichens some will say. Okay, from lichens, they you may have learned lichens are small plants. From that, solutions will be extracted, or the paper will be extracted from it. That is, we are saying it as litmus paper. It will be blue as well as red in color. Okay, the litmus paper can be blue in color as well as red in color. When a blue color paper is taken and we are dipping it in the acid solution, what will happen? The color of the paper will be changed into red. Okay. In the similar way, when a red paper is taken, a red litmus paper is taken, and when we are dipping in base, the color will be changes into blue. Oh, ma'am, it's very confusing. How can we learn? You are having such a feeling? We are always there to help you. When you are learning about acid, you can learn bar. Not this bar, ma. Bar means wood. Okay, nothing. Road, a road, road. Okay, like that I'm saying. Don't feel. Don't laugh. Okay. See, bar. Bar means B, blue. In acid turns to red. It's easy for you to understand. In any way you are learning, it's not my problem, but you should learn blue in acid turns red. Bar. Okay, is it okay? So you need not be worried. Blue turns red or red turns blue. You need not having any confusion. You can learn like this. Bar for acid. Blue in acid turns red. And the opposite. Red in base turns blue. Okay, is it clear? Is it easy for you now understanding? Okay, this litmus paper is not available, then what will I do, ma'am, if you are having such a doubt? Is there turmeric in your house? Turmeric is there in your house, the turmeric powder. It is also an indicator. Okay, now we can do it. Turmeric, do one thing. Take a yellow, white towel. Okay, it should not be new. If it is new, they will kill me. Okay, because the parents will not know that we are doing some things. Okay, take an old rugged white kerchief or towel or whatever it is. Then what you have to do is turmeric powder, make it a solution with water. Make it a loose yellow colored liquid you have to make, and dip this cloth inside it. Okay, just take it out and make it dry. Yeah, show it to your mother. Amma, this has become so yellow. Please change it, ma. Make it in the old manner. You have to say, okay. So what will she do? She will scold you a lot. That doesn't matter. After that, she will wash with what, ma? With soap, isn't it? Or you wash by yourself, no problem. If you are washing, you can see that the turmeric, this color, yellow color, will be changing into red. Have you ever noticed? Which means if you are, the turmeric is an indicator for basic solution. When it is touching with the basic solution, the color of the yellow color will be changing into red. Soap solution is already, it's basic, right? So when it is touching with the basic solution, the color will be changed into red. After this class, try now itself, isn't it? Okay. Now China rose. When we are getting China rose, make it a soup of it and take the liquid out of it. And when it is dipped in acidic solution, what will happen? The color will be changed into dark pink. When it is dipped in basic solution, the color will be green. Ma'am, these things are not practically possible if you are having feeling. I will try to have something to make you much more fascinating. Shall we do? See. See, dears, here I am having various liquids. This is tamarind. Okay, what is this? Whether it is base or acid? It is acid. This is calcium hydroxide. This is paka base, isn't it? This is sodium hydroxide. It's also base. It's soap solution. And this is distilled water. Shall we do the experiment? I am taking pH paper. pH paper is the paper which is available in laboratories, which helps to see whether the solution is acidic or basic, whether it is highly acidic or highly basic. All these we will understand with the help of this pH paper. So I am trying with this pH paper. This is tamarind, ma. Can you see the color? Color is red, which shows that the solution is acidic in nature. Okay. Can you see the red color, ma? The color is getting red, much more deeper the red it is. Now, for your understanding, I am keeping it like this. Okay. Now, in calcium hydroxide, see what will happen. What is the color, Kanna? It's green in color. It's getting more and more green. Now, the same experiment doing with the soap solution. Any soap. Can you see the color, ma? The same color, dark green it is having. Or green or bluish tinge also is there, right? Now, I am dipping in distilled water. Is there any color change? No. Which shows that this water is neutral and these two are basic in nature while tamarind is acidic in nature. We can do the same experiment with lemon also. When we are taking the lemon and we are squeezing it, when we are dipping, the same red color you will get, which shows that lemon is having acidic nature. Okay. Now we understood much more about acids and base. No? Now we should see how we can make the acid and base into salt. We know when acid reacts with base, we will get salt. But to which extent or to which amount of acid, which amount of base has to be added to get salt, that we don't know. Isn't it? So for 5 ml of hydrochloric acid, how much ml of NaOH should be added to get NaCl? We don't know that. How we can do it? It also can be done with the help of indicators. Okay? How can it be? We can say, take a test tube, and the teacher will do for you, and I can't do it here, so I am just explaining it to you. Take some acid in a test tube and add some phenolphthalein indicator. What is the spelling of phenolphthalein? Phenolphthalein, isn't it? Phe, P-H-E-N-O, P-H-T-H-A-L-E-I-N. Why I am saying it? Because many children, we all are much more aware of the spellings, right? So we will make our own spelling and the teacher will make it wrong for you, isn't it? We should not make such a mistake. When we are learning a new sentence or new word, if you are learning from the beginning itself, it will be very easy for you to score marks from the initial time itself. So the phenolphthalein is much more tough for you to get the spelling. Learn it now itself. Okay. When we are adding phenolphthalein indicators in acid solution, what will happen? It will not show any color change. But when we are adding basic solution to the phenolphthalein, it will show pink color. So take the acid, put 2 drops of phenolphthalein indicator, then we are adding base to it. To which which extent we have to add base to get this salt, we don't know. But when we are adding base much more, when it reaches a stage, the color will be changing, start changing into light pink, which makes you understand that as it gets neutralized with base. When we are adding one more drop of base, what will happen? The solution will become basic, so the color will change to pink. Okay, when if the color has been changed to pink, if you are adding a little hydrochloric acid, what will happen? It will be again changed into colorless, because acid will be more. Then if you are adding a little more NaOH solution, what will happen? The color will become again pink. Okay, from that we will be able to understand whether the solution is getting neutralized. Did you get? So indicators also helps to understand whether neutralization is happening in acid and base. When acid and base get neutralized, what will we get? Salt as well as water we will get. Okay, ma? Now, is there any use of this indicators, or is there any use of this acid and base in life? Oh, pakka base. No, dear. It's having that much use in daily life also. For example, if you are having biryani, why man is saying about biryani? Because biryani is a favorite dish for everyone, right? So I like only veg biryani. There are many children who like non-veg biryani and all. Okay, at night if you are having biryani during dinner time, you will be sleeping much more peacefully, right? In the morning, you will be having some acidic problem. Burps will be coming with sore burps. Have you ever experienced? It's very tough to have, no? So sore burps, how it is coming means hydrochloric acid is there in our stomach much more. You may have learned it. This hydrochloric acid will be secreting more and makes you having sore burps. So what you have to do? There are many antacids for you. For in advertisement, these burps are coming, and advertisement we have seen a lot, no? So antacids, all these we will be having. So what is that? Means to suppress this acidic solution we will be having. For example, milk of magnesia. When we are taking, or any antacid, you know all this. I should not say any name, so please excuse me. So whatever the antacid we are having, this suburbs will be neutralized with this base, and we will be feeling peaceful. Otherwise our stomach will feel very tough, right? This tough feeling of the stomach will also be come to an end. So is there any use in our daily life? Yes. Second thing is, when you are going in a lawn, if the ant is biting, I already told you formic acid is. So we have to, it will be very tough. Again we will be having itching problems, some difficulties, bumping of that part, all this will be coming. So it has to be reduced. How can we reduce it? By using some base. For example, baking soda if you are having at home, if you are applying by the part, at the part for some times, you are itching and the irritation feeling will be come to an end or stop. Okay, this is a good, this also helps. Moreover, soil treatment. What is this? Actually, the soil should be neutral in nature. If it is acidic in nature, if it is much more acidic in nature, the plants will not grow in a proper manner. So it has to be making, how can we make the soil neutralized? By adding some base. And if it is basic in nature, then by adding some acid, we can neutralize it. See how it can be when the soil is in basic nature, we are not able to understand. By eating the soil, we are not able to understand whether it is who will eat soil. But we are giving it for some treatments. From the lab, they will say that the soil is acidic in nature or basic. If it is basic in nature, we can add organic matter. Organic matter is available, and if we are adding organic matter, it will be neutralized. And if we are having acidic soil, then we can add some calcium hydroxide, baking soda. All this we can add a little more to make the soil neutralized, so that the plants will grow in a good manner. All these are done only when you know whether the things are substance is acidic or basic. It will be how it can be helped with the help of these indicators. Now this chapter is closed. Yes? I'm coming with the questions. Easy questions, dears. You can answer now itself. Distilled water is dash in nature. Distilled water is dash in nature. Second question is, if soil is acidic, we have to add dash to neutralize it. If the soil is acidic, we have to add dash. You should not write base. Which base we are adding, you have to write. Okay. And the third one is, red litmus turns blue in dash. Acidic or basic. Red litmus turns blue in dash, whether it is an acid or base. Thank you, dears. Thank you.